Hi everyone, this is Wine Whenever, and I'm coming to you tonight with a video on storage of your wine. So I just want to make sure with the pandemic and everything that's going on out there, if you're out purchasing wine because you're getting it at a good price, or just because you want to just stock up on some wine for whatever reason, if you're buying cases of wine, things like that, just make sure that you're storing it properly. So first off, what you want to do is invest in a good wine rack. You can get wine racks from Wayfair. You can get them from Walmart, Target, Amazon. Some wine stores carry wine racks. Just there's a host of places to get a nice wine rack. Be sure if you purchase a metal wine rack, such as I did, and this is a tabletop wine rack, they have floor wine racks and just all different kinds, whatever suits you. Make sure that the metal ones are non-slip. This one here, I can take a bottle of wine out of it, sit it in, and as you see, it doesn't slide. Some of them make the wine move forward. Now, it's hard to check that, especially if you're purchasing online, but if it does that, I would suggest sending it back and getting something that says non-slip. And you can read that in the description when you're getting ready to purchase. Just make sure that it says non-slip if you're purchasing metal. It'll keep your wine a little bit safer. Also, if you're going to buy wine that is corked versus wine that is a screw top, you want to make sure that the corked wine is laying on its side. Reason being, you don't want the cork to dry out. When the cork dries out, it's going to shrink. When it shrinks, it's going to let air in. Okay, that's going to cause premature oxidation in your wine. Your wine is never going to be the same. So you want to make sure it's laying on its side, it's staying moist, and you're going to enjoy that wine to come. Now, once that bottle of wine has been opened, remember 3 to 5 days shelf life. You want to make sure that after that, if you're not going to drink it within that 3 to 5 days, just go ahead and pitch it. It's not going to taste the same. Be sure to invest in an air pump, so you can pump the air out of your wine before you put your stopper in it or put the cork back in it. That's going to help with that shelf life as well. This here is an example of a bottle that is corked. This here is an example of one with the screw top. Two different looks. Make sure you know what you're purchasing. Also, be sure to store your wine at the proper temperature. You never want to store it under 28 degrees Fahrenheit or above 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's too cold, it's going to form ice. It's going to freeze. Ice is water. It's going to ruin the wine. And also, if it's too hot, what'll happen is that messes with the aging process. And so that can disrupt some of the compounds in the wine. And that's going to change the taste of it also. So you want to make sure that you're not doing that. Don't put it in the sunlight. If you have a wine rack in your kitchen, make sure that there's no window that's close by and the sun is hitting it or anything like that. And if you're really worried about proper temperatures of your wine, you may want to invest in a wine refrigerator, not sitting it in your refrigerator, but get a wine refrigerator where you can always regulate the temperature and keep it the same, because you don't want your wine, the temperature, to fluctuate also. You don't want it to be cold one day, hot the next day, cold one day, hot the next day. You want to make sure that it maintains pretty much the same temperature all the time. I know there's a lot going on out there. Just make sure you stay positive. Make sure you're around people that have positive influences in your life, and everything is going to be okay. Trust and believe. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my glass of wine here. I am drinking some Cabernet Sauvignon, one of my favorites, and I'm going to go ahead and get that finished. In the meantime, you all have a fantastic evening and enjoy your wine. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again real soon. Take care.